South Wales south coast, a pair of surfing mates. They're undeterred by the meek swell or the beach access.
You picked a beach with worse.
Sure. Oh, it is steep. I think when you said it was steep, I didn't realise it like actually proper steep.
Jeez, it's breaking quite close to the shore, eh?
Mollymook is Turia Pitt's home break.
I did notice actually before when the tide was a bit lower, there was a rock sticking out, I think.
There's rocks there,
Yeah.
Sam Bloom is in the south coast town to surf with her friend.
I wish you didn't notice the rocks.
Then you say, you wouldn't feel them anyway, so it doesn't matter. What are rocks when you can't feel them?
Sam was paralysed on a family holiday in 2013 after she fell through a rotted railing in Thailand.
I remember when she fell, Dad screamed out like, yeah, the F word and all that, and then we all bolted down the stairs, and Mum was like laying down there with a big bloody head, and we all just like, we did not know what was happening. We thought it was like the end of the world.
I met her not long after the accident, as she was confronting the loss of all feeling and movement from her chest down. She'd been a sportswoman who'd lived an outdoor life and was a superb surfer.
I told Cam I'd rather have been dead, which wasn't very cool. After you interviewed me, I was at Royal North Shore, then I went to rehab, and when I came home, I was even sadder, because I think that was when my reality kicked in. I was like, oh my God, this is my life and I hate it.
After years of rehab, she's back in the ocean.
I don't know, if you're out the back, for example, with just your mates and just having fun and chatting and just catching great waves, I feel like my old self again.
It feels very childlike.
Yeah, well, you're just having fun.
Yeah, when you're on a wave, you feel like you're a 10-year-old kid again.
In 2011, Turia Pitt was competing in an ultramarathon when she was caught in a grass fire, sustaining full-thickness burns to 65% of her body. She lost 7 fingers. Recovery has been slow and painful. Learning to surf again was tough.
It wasn't like, you know when people say it's just like riding a bike again? It was nothing like that, because I had this completely new body that worked in a completely different way, and I didn't have any muscle memory, I didn't have any muscle mass, so it was really, really hard for me. So I think it's one of the things that I'm most proud of, that I am able to surf again.
They met and bonded at a surf park in Queensland.
I was actually a little bit starstruck.
Were you?
Sam, yeah, I know. I just admit it. Because I'd seen the movie about Sam and your accident in your life, and I'd read your book, and watching from a distance, there was obviously elements of your story that I resonated with, and yeah, Michael and I just thought you and Cam were really, really special people, which you are. Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah. I was pestering Sam through Instagram.
You so weren't pestering me. You always say that.
It's fun.
And you said that I never got back to you. Which
you didn't, but that's fine. You also didn't get back to me. It's fine. I'm your friend now. It's fine. It took me a lot of years and a lot of persistence, but I got there in the end. And then finally I got the invite to go with them one weekend.
I love your honesty. And you make me laugh. I was saying the first time we met, remember we were up in your poon, and I don't think I'd laughed so much. Probably since my accident, honestly. Like, I had tears streaming down my cheeks that night. I just love the fact that you keep it real, you don't sugarcoat anything, and you're just honest, and you say, it sucks.
Yeah.
Because it does, and it's just so refreshing for me, because I've always been pretty honest about how I feel about, like, you know, being stuck in a wheelchair and what happened, and yeah, it's just nice to know that I'm not the only one.
The visibility of Sam and Turia's injuries means that sometimes they're subjected to insensitive comments. Turia deploys her sense of humour then, too.
And then there was this guy that came up to me and he was like, "Far out, what happened to you? Have you been in a car crash?" And I go, "At least I've got my own teeth, mate." Because he had, "Oh no, I'm brutal." So it's like, I'm not saying these things because I'm proud of it, but it's good to put the other person on the back foot and just make them realise that what they're doing, how they're acting is maybe not appropriate, and maybe I like being a smartass as well. I don't know.
Both women have built big careers after their accidents. Turia as a running coach, author and motivational speaker.
But time, it's our most valuable resource.
Sam's an author too, played by Naomi Watts in a Hollywood movie. She's also represented Australia in kayaking and is a 4 times parasurfing world champion.
Who's the better surfer?
She's world champion, so
You can get to your feet.
just
You can duck dive.
yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah,
I'd say
you're right.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They speak often and openly.
And I think there's, particularly with society in general, I think there's a lot of pressure on people to be really positive and be really upbeat all of the time.
Yes,
and I don't
true.
know if that's always realistic, and I don't know even if being positive is a really great outcome for us, because I think if you feel like shit and you're telling yourself to be positive, can kind of have the opposite effect, right? Because you're basically just lying to yourself. Yeah. So I've actually really appreciated that about you, Sam, that I can be so honest
Totally.
with how I'm feeling.
Who's the toughest out of you two?
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I don't know, like
No,
there's no international competition. But if I don't know
No,
if
I
there
think
was,
if there was that, you would win.
I don't know. I feel like you're.
No, your pain must, I'm in pain, but what you went through.
Yeah, okay. I am the
We've been,
toughest. I am the
freaking
toughest.
next
Thank
level.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
World champion.
Yeah, we're champion.
Finally, I win at something.
You talk a lot on the phone, but physically it's difficult for you to catch up with each other, isn't it?
Yeah, because
Well,
you're
yeah,
in Mollymoor,
yeah.
and then you're going to Lennox, we're in Northern Beaches, Sydney.
Yeah, we're just not close physically to each other, but in my heart.
Your heart's on the left.
Yeah, I just realised that. Thank you, Sam. I just realised that.